Are you ready for a new episode of 2K TV?
I know I am, and I know our fans are too.
And we got someone special today, 76ers star and longtime 2K family member, Ben Simmons.
We caught up with him before the NBA season tipped off. Take a look. Welcome once again, Ben Simmons of 2K TV. It's always so nice to catch up with you. So give me your thoughts on 2K21 and Next Gen.
I'm excited.
A well-dressed group of Timberwolves as they made their way to the locker room. They love playing in front of their raucous home crowd. Traffic heading in and out of downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work. But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective." Guys?
Thanks, David. So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Hero. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Leonard in at the 4 spot. And for Minnesota, Davis is out there with Culver. Then it's Malik Beasley. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Okogie in at the 3. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Russell and stolen by Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, tough to hold on to the ball with those fast hands from D'Lo that are active.
Here's Hero. He's guarded by Russell. Knocked away and stolen by Russell. For the finish, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Hero after the basket by Minnesota. Oh, and here comes Culver all alone. Here's Russell, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Russell's got 6.
Well, not the biggest guy on the floor, but still big for a guard and a lefty. It's a nice soft touch from D'Lo.
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. 5 to shoot. Poked away. And here we go. Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
Yeah, tough on the offensive end, just really sloppy play, and Beasley doesn't mind picking that one up and doing something with it.
Leonard the pass to Hero. Outside Butler. It's good.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
While there's a break, let's take a look at this past month's assist leaders among small forwards in the NBA. 5th, Jimmy Butler.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. Very unselfish players at a position where you don't see a lot of offensive facilitating.
We've seen a lot of three men be great scorers over the past couple years, but these guys fit right in the category of being some of the best passers. Almost point guard-like skills. Crisp ball movement is never an issue with any of them on the floor.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him and they had to juggle multiple stars. But, man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys, and he has taken off.
And, Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
He gets that one.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Culver, and then Culver with the dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
How about the force there from Culver, making sure to finish with power, leaving no doubt with that finish.
Here's Hero. He's coming off a 31-point game against Boston. And here comes the break. By himself, finishes the break with a slam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Miami with the ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Here's Adebayo. 9 points last game. Here's Butler. Lays it up off the glass. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just that spot.
Here's Hero. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 6 to shoot. Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Hero. After the basket by Minnesota. The dish to Robinson. Passes to Butler. From deep three-point range, and Culver pulls it down. Minnesota leading by 14. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
.15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Dragic against Russell. And it falls over the rim and in. Russell's got 14 points.
Well, the mid-range Jay looking nice as Russell finds a way to take advantage of the defense, and nice balance on that one.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back to the end. And recently, D'Angelo Russell, Greg, told us about some offseason work he put in.
And I'm picked a lot of people's brains. You know, going into the summer, a lot of guys that have made that jump paved the way for us, a lot of older guys. And, you know, the answer that they were giving me was figuring out that routine that your body needs, that your mind needs to prepare for each game. And once I started getting in that consistent routine of napping, eating my pregame meal, things of that sort, it kind of started to come for me.
Craig doing what he can do to reach that immense potential.
You know, the talent is there. There's never been a question about that, but you also have to be reliable and accountable, both to yourself and to your team. Sounds like that's becoming his focus.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Achua. Dragic is out there with Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Dragic finds Butler. Dragic against Rubio. Dragic, the pass to Butler. Looking to end the run. Will not go. This is off the front iron. For Minnesota, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Baseline J on the way, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
How old is Dragic for Miami? How tall is Alexa? How tall is Dragic for Miami?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, Goran Dragic is 6 feet and 3 inches tall.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Outside Butler. To the middle. Here's Achua. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Achua's got his first points of the game.
Well, this guy, Jimmy Butler, not showing that he's a ball stopper. Awareness, finds the open man.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And there's the pass to Achua. Back to Dragic. Inside. Adebayo with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. And now Rubio pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And it's Dragic with the ball for the Heat. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters, and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
And Miami making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Now the Timberwolves with it. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. Rubio, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Rubio's got 15.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. And it's Dragic off the drive. Count that one. Dragic has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, when Dragic gets the opportunity to drive, guess what? He's driving. Foot on the gas pedal there.
Rubio looking it over. It's stolen by Dragic. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Dragic is running. Here's Iguodala. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Three-point shot has always been part of Ricky's game. Consistency is what he struggles with.
Outside, Robinson. He dishes it to Dragic. Tipped away. Clock at 6. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Multiple effort plays, a signature steal by Rubio, then guys out and running the floor because they know they're going to get it.
A minute 20 left in the first half of the game. And he uses the glass on the layup. Rubio's got 24.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Rubio against Dragic. Rubio comes with the double team. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Just 3 to shoot. Deep 2 from Robinson. They get it again. Here's Adebayo. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Minnesota's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Rubio, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now, here's Adebayo. T right on him, and here they come. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
He's all alone. And that one is good.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Ricky Rubio has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be back with you shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Big-time play throughout the first half for Ricky Rubio. He had 29 points and all. And that'll.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Ricky Rubio has been sensational.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Minnesota, you've got Beasley. Davis is out there with Culver. Then it's Russell. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Now Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And how about the pressure they're able to now start to apply, taking advantage of every miscue.
Outside, Robinson. Davis with it. Robinson picks him up. Here's Okogie. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, he's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instincts just showing off from Russell there.
Butler at the elbow. And it's good for 2. Butler's got 6.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Minnesota's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Here's Culver, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Here's Adebayo. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 8 points for him.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Drops in the tray.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's the break. Goes up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Deep 2 from Russell. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
Oh, and here comes Culver all alone. And then Culver with the dunk.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Russell. Clock at 4. To end the run. Hero, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Hero passes to Adebayo. And so Miami again turning it over. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Okogie, the pass to Davis. To the paint, here's Russell. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Russell's got 28 points for the game.
And now really feeling it as he's gotten off to a great start.
Davis with the double team. Stolen. Now here's Culver. Guarded by Robinson. And then Culver with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Robinson left side. That's tipped. Lays it up and banks it in. Robinson's got his first basket.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Butler finds Robinson. Pass to Butler. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That is his first foul of the game. Minnesota making some changes. Reed's checked in, and Ricky Rubio subbed in for Malik Beasley. And then for Miami, Kelly Olynyk checked in for Bam Adebayo. Harkless comes in for Myers Leonard. And it's Dragic in for Duncan Robinson. Minnesota's gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Reed the pass to Rubio. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Rubio's got 32 points in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Knocks it loose. And now Rubio pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Rubio's got 34.
I mean, you got to be honest. So the transition defense just has been lacking.
29 seconds left in the third. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dragic. .23 seconds left in the third quarter. Rubio against Dragic. Back to Rubio. Back to Russell. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the fourth.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Timberwolves on top, running away with this one. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind
Flex,